Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
So Northwestern's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance, so I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He's going to run it. At the 40, there he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. So USC's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarter
breaks into the open. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Trojans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Working the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. Got a lot over to the right. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is going nowhere. there. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stint of the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got rid of it just in time.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up for it.
Smashes it between the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every...
Turning it on! Powers through. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. And the Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. At the 20, he's got space. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He would not be denied. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got him downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Wildcats are in the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. What a first quarter they've already put together, up 21-3 and going for more. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He might want another play. They'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Francis. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Francis. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Under fire. That's caught. It's Francis. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to put had push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge.
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, USC.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Snags it quickly on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat on.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They go right back to him. He's inside the 10. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to fire on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to...
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Backs going for the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. And they take it in for 6 more points. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Hold and fired complete. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wideout. He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. He'll do it himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Northwestern will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Makes a move. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. The screen, and watch out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away on 4th down. Touchdown, USC! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 11 over Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when to go. Turning it on! And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Finds his tight end. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy, a 50-yarder from the left hash. Well, I get everybody's heart pumping a little bit, bouncing off that right upright and through. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. He's got great speed. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
63, Northwestern, 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember to...
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw, it's Kane. Fires to the right. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Trojans! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
70, Northwestern, 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. There he goes. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Trojans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
USC, 77, Northwestern, 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
Yeah, and the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Back to throw, it's Kane. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Here's a hit. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. On the move at the 30. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's blocked. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Across the 45. At the 45 on his way. He's loose down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown USC.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
To the air, it's Kane. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Back to pass. pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. A little floater there that falls incomplete. Northwestern will send out the punt team. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Breaks into the open. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Looking downfield, it's Kane. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. There he goes to the left. Touchdown, Trojans! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Kane. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Northwestern will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick completion on the out. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket?
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. To the air, it's Kane. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. Past the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success, because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Colorado is taking on the form of its beloved Ralphie. They are running away with this one behind an offense that's firing on all cylinders. They're up by 39 over Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Trojans have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting push and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
Running into the open space. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Trojans. The offense cashing it in on that drive. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. To the air. It's Kane. Unloads to the right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ball sitting right at the 30, it'll be third and short. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Punga. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Past the 40. There he goes. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Punga. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Kane. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes a catch at the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but's able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Got room to work. Breaks into the open. The 20. He's at the... And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Handoff to the single running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Northwestern will have to punt it away. It doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there is no three-point conversions and stuff like that that you can get. So run the ball, make them use timeouts, Palmer, walk out here with a dub.
Yeah, this defense should just use their timeouts. Can't take them with you, right? And let's just see. Who knows? Crazier things have happened in college football. Maybe they put the ball on the ground. They don't execute the center-quarterback exchange.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop?
Turning it on. Makes it past the marker. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock and made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. He wants a big play here late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass.